So I'm just driving through the sanctuary area now. As you can see, it's quite big. You can fit quite a few cars in here if you wanted to, and people as well. So we're coming back around. Kind of a loop here where you can drive through. The reason I knew it was a sanctuary because there's that little small grove of trees here that you might have seen on the news. Right here. All right, so we're gonna head out and I'm gonna show you what it would have been like in the daylight to head out of here. Just so you can kind of get a feel for it. And then I'll do another run through at night when it's dark. So you can see. So as you can see right here, on either side of the road, it's pretty flat. There's no steep hills or anything. It is kind of bumpy, rocky. But if your car would have went off right here, you definitely would have been found quite easily. There are some big bumps here. So it's 7:34 and the sun's getting ready to set completely in just a little while. So far I've been the only one here. I did already drive over to the water's edge to see where some people have left some things for her at the spot where she was located. I'm just going to straighten my camera real quick. Just so I could get an idea before it got dark of, you know, how close I wanted to be to the edge there. I have been to this area. This is the 4th time. This is the 2nd time that I've been near the water area. Like I said, I did come on Saturday, and I was here Saturday afternoon, and you know, there were people playing in the water, had their dogs, kayakers, people in a boat. I did see a diver. Okay, so we're coming to the T in the road. So at this point up here, and there's a white truck there, that truck's actually going towards the water. So here, if you would have wanted to exit to head back to the main campground road, you would have turned here. Right like this, which leads to the main campground road and then Highway 89. But we are going to take a right because this way will take you out to the water. This road's a little bit wider. It's just as bumpy though. Beautiful out here at Tahoe National Forest. So let's see if that truck's going to take a left. If they're going to take a left, then they're going to go to the area where she was found. You could go straight and head to the water that way as well. So let's see what they do. Okay, they are going to go left, it looks like, which is the way we're going to go. Most likely that is the way that Kiely may have gone. So this is just one side of the reservoir. All the way around on the left, there's the other side where the concrete boat ramp is, and the campground area where people actually put up tents and RVs and things like that. But this is the little road that she would have come down possibly that night. It looks like he's headed straight there. I'll try to go past him if I can. Looks like he's probably a Truckee resident. Because in their truck they have a sticker that says Truckee Love. So they may just be coming to check it out too. but I just wanted to show you before it got dark what the area looked like and take you down to the site. I'm going to bring some flowers that can be from all of us, and a little angel that I have for her as well. But as you can see, you can get quite close here, and then it does, you know, it's quite a steep incline. So right here, I don't know if you can see down there, there's kind of a, put my finger there, stick right there. Somebody made a little cross for her, and there's flowers. All right, so let's get out and go see what we can find. Take the flowers. The keys. Hi. Is he okay? Hi, baby.
Stay down. Don't do that. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. No problem. So we brought some flowers to take that can be from all of us, and then a little crystal that we can leave there as well. Just gonna head down there. Hi, baby. Hello. Hi.
It's just so far to stretch. I just don't mind.
Leave these here. Let's see if there's water in there. Looks like it needs more water. Maybe I'll go see. Oh, it has some. I'll add some more in there. There we go. Alright, put their flowers back in. And put our flowers in there as well. Can get them in there. I need to go. There. We'll just put a little crystal there for her as well. I'm going to clean this area a little bit. Let's clean it up. Alright, that looks better. Just put that there too. Alright, so you can see where the Jeep is parked up the hill a bit, where these people are walking, so you can kind of see a slight incline here. Definitely, if, you know, she came this way, it would have been pretty scary in the dark just hitting that. I mean, depending on the speed that she was driving. I'll just take a moment to honor her life that ended so suddenly and way too soon. Kiely Rodni, may you rest in peace. All right, so I am at the spot that they called the sanctuary, where they had a party that night that Kiely Rodni went missing. So many of us were curious on what it might have looked like that night, you know, in the dark, and the road that she would have taken, what it had, you know, what it looked like. So we're gonna drive through here and see. So this is the area, you know, that they were all standing around in, having a party. There's plenty of you know, space for that many people, if there were 200 to 300, and for, you know, a good amount of cars, you know, could have fit through here. I'm trying to find, so this is the road in front of me. I think that grove of trees is to the left here. No, it's to the right. Okay. So this is a little dirt road right here. I'm just gonna get back on the road. But I did want to show you, see this little group of pine trees here? Now if I come at it, make sure there's no tree stumps here. I'm in a Jeep, so hopefully I shouldn't get stuck. But looking at the videos from when Sammy was being interviewed, I don't know, I'll come around from the other side. I'm gonna show you that small group of pine trees, and then it might help you get a better idea of where I'm at. But right here, I mean, it's completely open. There were some signs of, you know, 3 or 4 bonfires that were on the ground, lots of broken glass and things. But, you know, I'm turning my Jeep around in this big open space. But so here's those smaller pine trees that you may have seen, you know, in an interview with Sammy where she was kind of pointing out where some things were happening. I believe she said Kiely's car was either parked there or right here in this group of trees. But I did want to show you, I'm going to turn my lights off and you can see how dark it is out here, okay? So I think the only light you're seeing now is just a reflection in my car from my dash light, but it's pretty pitch black out there. All right. All right, so the road that they would have taken to exit out of the party location would have been here, and it is a dirt road, only enough room for a single vehicle. You know, pretty bumpy, hilly. There's no way you would have been able to navigate this if you didn't have headlights on. I'll turn them off again and you can see clearly how black it is, how dark it is. I mean, I can't see anything. I can't even see the tree, you know, I can't see anything. All right, so we're gonna make our way down to the road. But yeah, as you can see, there's no way that anybody could pass. Also, if you would have, you know, veered off the road here, somebody would have definitely found you because, you know, there's not a steep incline or a cliff near us on either side. There's a lot of sagebrush, some pine trees, you know, of all different sizes, but you would have definitely been found. So many people were wondering about that, like maybe she, you know, I mean, it's already known now where she was found, but, you know, before, when people were speculating. But the road is pretty bumpy, you know. Making our way through here. But yeah, someone, if they just left alone, you know, and everybody else was back there, their lights would have been the only ones out here, you know, and I'll show you in just a little bit the way that she must have gone. And, you know, unless someone was just directly behind her in the car in another vehicle, they wouldn't have known she would have turned right. Because there's no way you would have seen a car going that way. But there has been several cars, you know, out here driving around in the dark. I've seen, you know, headlights here and there, but you kind of just think they're coming out here to, you know, do whatever. So that may have been the case. Maybe somebody did see her, but they thought she was just, you know, I don't know. All right, so at the end of this dirt road, it actually ends in like a Y. So there'll be it'll be a spot where you'll have to either go right or left, and that's it. Straight ahead is like a little hiking area. I did that on Saturday, but there's no other signs or anything. Okay, so here's where you come to the T in the road. Now if you go left, that goes out to the main campground road. That is a paved road up a ways, and then to the right is the way to the water. So this is the way that she must have went that that night. Now this road is unpaved as well. It's just a dirt road. It is a bit wider. There are some more, you know, bigger hills and crevices here. Definitely I would not want to drive this in a regular vehicle. Hopefully it'll show on the camera, but a little bit there's quite a big bumps. But this is most likely the road that she came down. Okay, so up here you'll see a tree. And so it also comes to a T right here. So you have to make the choice to go right or left. Now there's another big hole here. All right, so here's the tree. Now, if you go to the right, there's water that way as well. To the right, that's where the water kind of leads around to the other side of the campground. Now the water, it's not really close to the sanctuary area that they were. It's more shallow, but there is water over there. And this is the way that she would have gone. Now this way is, I don't know if you can see, but maybe I'll try to go down. This is a Jeep, so I can take it, but it's like very crevicey, bumpy. Of course her Honda would be able to make it, but it's definitely not a smooth, flat road. You're gonna feel, you know, the bumps, especially if you're going really fast. You know, kind of turns a little bit here to the left, but this is heading towards the area where she was found. I'll turn my lights off real quick. You can see how dark it is if you didn't have them. All right. So this is the spot she would have gone down. I'm on a slight incline, not too much. Like my foot right now is not on the gas, but it is rolling down. There's a few little like hilly bumps here. But you know, from all the pictures you've seen and everything of the rescue vehicles and, you know, authorities, this is the spot they were at. I will walk down to the water's edge so you can see. But yeah, I mean, I can't tell that is water. I know it's water because I've been here, you know, but I can't tell that there's water past this portion of this hill here with this small sagebrush. I mean, there's no path here, no road, but you know, it's a dirt that you can definitely drive over, but I can't tell that there's water beyond this. I can't tell at all. Now, I don't know how close I could get to the edge before I would even be able to see. I'll go down a little bit more, but you can see down there the little memorial set up for her. Somebody I'll take you down there so you can see it. Okay, so we'll go down there. I'll probably leave my headlights on just because it'll help us, but help me see. All right, so you can see there's a slight incline. It doesn't seem as big when you're walking it, but if you were driving, like driving down, even if your foot wasn't on the gas, I could see where, you know, you could get going pretty fast and hit the water. These are some of the tire tracks from the vehicles and law enforcement that were here on Sunday. But here's the memorial spot right here. You can see the water is blue there. There's part of the rock heart that someone made for her. And then the flowers here. I put those flowers here from us, and then a little crystal there for her. And then there's the water's edge right there. I was here a few minutes ago, and a little frog came just out of the water. That was kind of neat. I wonder if she liked frogs. I wish I could show you the night sky. It's beautiful out here, all the stars. But with the lights, you know, the headlights on the water right now, it looks pretty clear. I mean, I think you guys can see it on film here. It looks pretty clear. But during the day, it's not quite the same. But even with my headlights up there, I couldn't tell that this was water out here. I couldn't tell at all. And it almost seems like there's a slight mist, a fog on the water possibly. It's not that cold out here, but it kind of seems that way a little bit. Right there. Here's her memorial again. So I just want to take a moment and remember Kiely and pray that her family will find some peace, and that wherever she is, that she's happy, and she knows that so many people cared for her. Rest in peace, Kiely Rodni.